Hello and welcome to the first Tech of the Month episode of 2023. If, like me, this is your first time here, it's where we at Bikeradar show you a hand-picked selection of the newest, most drool-worthy and sometimes weird tech that comes through the door at Bikeradar's offices. Felix is here with the best rain jacket that money can't actually buy, as well as an interesting knee massage device. Marvin brought along some seriously feathery cross-country wheels, and I want to take a look into the tech behind one of the most divisive gravel products that we're currently reviewing. If all of that sounds delicious, make like a hot potato down to the subscribe button and finish with a little click of the bell icon for dessert so that you never miss a tasty video. Felix, what's that jacket you've got?
No, this is not a nicely cut bin bag. It is in fact Rapha's Pro-Team lightweight Gore-Tex Shakedry jacket, which actually turns out could be highly sought after very soon, and for the right reasons I might add. I'll go into why in just a second. Now, for staying comfortable in the rain, the holy grail is a waterproof cycling jacket that's highly waterproof, obviously, lightweight, but still very breathable. And what makes Gore-Tex Shakedry a bit special is its unique construction. The waterproof membrane is usually found in the middle or the inside layer of conventional waterproofs, but in this case it's actually on the outside. The result, the material is said to be completely impervious to rain. So why aren't we all going around in Shakedry jackets then? Well, they're considerably less durable due to the lack of that outer layer. Now, I haven't had too much time actually with this jacket, but Jack has reviewed it, and since then he has actually put in a few pinprick holes because of his mini pump rubbing through his pocket. Ouch. Now, the rides I have been out, I can report that it is exceptionally good and does live up to my very high expectations.
Now, I couldn't let my first Tech of the Month show pass by without bringing something really contentious to the table. This is Future Shock Rear. It's what Specialized has bolted onto the back end of the latest Diverge gravel bike, and it is one of the most Marmite gravel components that I've ever seen. Some people love the idea of extra isolation from endless gravel micro shocks, but others see it as a gimmick. We've got a great review coming up in video and word form, so let's park our feelings on price for today and focus on what is, in my eyes at least, quite interesting tech. One really interesting tech feature is that unlike pretty much every other rear shock system, your saddle height doesn't actually change when the shock compresses. This is because your saddle moves in an arc around the bottom bracket. Yes, the reach comes and goes like the tide, but at least your saddle height stays put. Inside the top tube, you'll find a tunable hydraulic damper offering 30mm of travel. This connects to the seat tube via an aluminium tendon, and there is a small lever on the top side of the top tube, allowing you to have the system open, half closed, or fully locked out. Specialized has developed 9 frame posts with varying degrees of flex to ensure riders of different sizes and weight have the same experience using Future Shock. 7 of the seat posts are tailored to the 52 to 61 centimeter frames, while the other 2 are specific for the 49 centimeter frame. Each post has 2 positions, and you can rotate them by 90 degrees for different levels of stiffness based on the layup. This means that there are 18 unique stiffnesses for riders between 46 kilos and 125 kilos. That's a lot. The aluminium tendon linking the frame post and the damper acts in place as a pivot, flexing as the system moves through its travel. Interesting tech, but will it actually work? Jack Luke will be along with his review very soon. Now, if looking at gravel suspension has made you all full of rage and tense, then Felix has a possible antidote.
Have you ever suffered from knee pain from riding? Well, I have for quite a long time now, so when I heard about this new piece of tech, I thought, wow, can I whittle away all my post-ride knee niggles while sitting up with my feet up and a coffee in hand? Well, the jury is out on that one, but let me tell you more about the Heatpulse knee massager from Hydragun. After all, I'm about to hit 30, so yeah, it's only natural I would be interested in the latest recovery technology, right? Anyway, looking at it a little bit more closely now, and essentially it looks like a knee support, but it actually uses heat and vibration therapy to boost recovery. It's got this little removable unit which you charge up via a USB-C cable, and it attaches magnetically to the fabric. You can choose from a range of temperatures from 40 to 60 degrees centigrade via these little buttons, and you can choose the vibration settings which go from a steady to a slightly alarming fast pulse mode. The combination of the heat and the vibration massage is said to be highly effective for pain relief and recovery. It does this by boosting circulation in the knee area to speed up the body's natural recovery process. I know you're wondering though, does it actually work? Well, it certainly does help in the way that I now dedicate myself to 30 minutes or so of rest after a particularly tough ride. Before that, I might not have even thought about it, so perhaps there's some psychology in that. What I do know though is the heat is very comforting, especially after a winter ride. Whether it helps to reduce pain, it's hard to say. However, I think the combination of rest, massage, and then a post-ride stretch is definitely helping to keep my niggles down to a minimum. So I'm going to keep on using it for as long as it helps. Incidentally, I managed to hurt my lower back late last year, and I had to take a week off the bike. Terrible. But I ended up using this to help soothe that area, and just shows that it might actually be quite useful for a variety of things. Anyway, let me know if you have any tips of your own to avoid any bike-related niggles. Maybe one day I'll make a Bikeradar knee recovery diary, so I'm sure that's what you're all waiting for.
I'm Will from MBUK, and my tech of the month is a little different. In the winter, when the weather is cold and the trails are sloppy, the skate park or pump track is a great refuge for mud-shy mountain bikers who don't want to lose their skills and fitness over the winter. And this is Nukeproof's idea of the perfect jib bike. The Solum is their new aluminium dirt jump frame, sharing its name with their limited edition steel Solum frame from 2014, but the new frame is very different. What is tech about a bike with one gear, no rear suspension and 26-inch wheels, I hear you ask? Well, a few things actually. Firstly, the Nukeproof Solum is made from triple-butted, hydroformed 6061 T6 aluminium with a forged chainstay yoke. How's that for tech? Adding up to a frame which promises to be robust, but only weighs a claimed 4.76 pounds for the regular, although the lengthier long size weighs slightly more. Second, the Solum has some super neat tricks up its sleeve for dealing with drive. A single-minded approach to single speed means no ISCG tabs cluttering up the BB shell and no superfluous cable guides for gear cables. Instead, integrated chain tugs reside in the minimal horizontal dropouts, and clever slotted disc mounts mean that aligning both the wheel and the caliper should be a doddle. The Solum's compact geometry is designed around a 100mm travel fork and a maximum 2.3-inch rear tyre. It retails for $549 or £499. Oh, and if you don't like artichoke green, it's also available in gloss black. I can't wait to finish building this bike and take it for a ride.
Miche might not be the first brand you think of when it comes to fresh hoops for your bike, but assuming performance matches the spec list, perhaps it should be on your radar. Testing will reveal all, of course. These Italian-made hoops feature a broad UD carbon rim that's 29mm wide internally to give plenty of volume to the latest generation of 2.4-inch cross-country tyres. The rim walls, which have a hookless design, are 3.5mm wide. This might not sound particularly interesting, but the goal is to spread tyre bottom-out forces over a wider area, thus reducing the chance of you needing to fix a puncture. The rim is 26mm deep and triangular in section. It has an offset spoke bed, which allows Miche to build the spokes into a more equilateral triangle shape over the hub, for more even spoke tension and a potentially stiffer build. Miche claims an increase of 11%. Speaking of spokes, there are 24 per wheel and they're straight pull, built around Miche's own SKF sealed hubs. Ours came with a Shimano microspline free hub, but a SRAM XD driver is available, as is a Shimano HG free hub body. The wheels are designed for tyres from 2.1 to 2.5 inch wide and have a maximum rider and bike weight of 97 kilograms. I weighed our set at 761 grams for the rear and 631 grams for the front, with tape and valve installed, a very competitive 1,392 grams for the pair. Wheels come with tape and valves pre-installed, and Miche pops them in an individual wheel bag before dropping them in a box. Lovely stuff. So that was January's Tech of the Month here on Bikeradar. What did you think of the products in this video? Let us know in the comments below. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the little bell icon so you get notifications every time we upload a new video.